Okay, students, good morning to all of you. See, in last class, we are discussing about electrostatic potential energy due to a dipole. Clear? Yes. So we got one expression, that is electrostatic potential energy due to a dipole is equal to minus P E cos theta. P is electric dipole moment. Uh, E is the electric field. Yes. So now with this expression, when you will get electrostatic potential energy is maximum and minimum. See, students, when U will become zero, electrostatic potential energy becomes zero only when cos theta is equal to zero. That implies theta should be equal to 90 degrees. Yes or no? That means if electric dipole moment and electric field are perpendicular to each other, electric dipole moment vector and electric field both are perpendicular to each other, then electrostatic potential energy will be zero. Clear? Yes. Now, when it will become maximum, U should become maximum. When it will happen? Because it is minus is there. So this will happen only when cos theta is equal to minus 1. Yes or no? If this cos theta is equal to minus 1, minus of minus you will get plus. Means U maximum you will get plus PE, which will happen only when cos theta is equal to minus 1. Means in cos theta minus 1, when you will get for an angle of 180 degrees or pi radians. Here, yes, means electric dipole moment and electric field, if both are opposite to each other, means 180 degrees should be there, then potential energy, electrostatic potential energy of that dipole will be maximum. Minimum potential energy is minus Pe. When you will get, this will happen when cos theta is equal to plus 1. When cos theta is equal to plus 1, you will get minus Pe. Means theta should be equal to 0 degrees. Clear? Means if that means if P bar and electric field are parallel to each other, then electrostatic potential energy will be minimum, that is minus P. P into E. E is the electric field, P is the dipole moment. Clear? And electrostatic potential energy will be maximum when theta is 180 degrees, means potential electric dipole moment and electric field are opposite to each other, means anti-parallel to each other. Whereas if electric dipole moment vector and electric field are perpendicular to each other, then electrostatic potential energy will be 0. Clear? Now, similarly, already we have discussed about torque. Torque formula tau is equal to P cross E or P sin theta. Clear, students? N. Tau will become maximum. What is the maximum value of tau? Torque is P, because range of sin theta is minus 1 to plus 1. Okay, when it will happen? When sin theta is equal to 1, that is theta should be equal to 90 degrees. Torque will be maximum when dipole moment and electric field are perpendicular to each other, whereas potential energy will be maximum when they are anti-parallel to each other. Okay, na? These small points you need to remember. This small points, na? You may get sometimes questions also on this. Yes, sir. On that first chapter we have discussed one problem. Yes, one problem we have discussed. Electrostatic potential energy is maximum when theta between dipole moment and electric field is given. Option 180 degrees we got. One question is there. I think so. You are remembering. Okay. So on this also sometimes need students, they may ask you questions. You need to remember this. Okay. Yes. Now today, before going into capacitors concept, one more important concept is there, na, that we need to discuss. That is very important for your competitive exams, mainly for JEE students and any students. Very important for your competitive exam, na. That is electric potential due to a ring. How much? Yes. You consider one ring, na? Yes. This one ring, let us suppose on this ring, a charge is distributed uniformly on its surface. Okay. Now, due to this, what will be the potential at a distance of smaller, let us suppose this is the radius of the ring on the axial line, on the axial line, on the axial line at a distance of smaller, what is the potential here? Yes, see Nana, this electric field derivation we have done by integration method. Okay, same as it is we have to do. What we need to do, consider, let us divide this total ring into a small elementary part of length dl. Now in this length dl, how much charge will be there? That charge is dq, that can be written as lambda into dl. Here, because it is a ring, charge will be reside only on the surface of length, along the length, means linear charge density we need to consider. Clear? Now, due to this, at this distance, what will be the potential? Yes, potential, we know potential formula is kq by r. Clear? Yes. Now, we want potential due to small charge dq. Yes, this can be written as k dq by r. But small r is what? Yes, this is, let us imagine distance x, kq by x. Then what is x? Nana? X is nothing but capital R square plus small r square under root. Clear? Because it is right angle triangle, no? Clear, students? Yes, this x will be small r square plus capital R square. Okay. Now, these potential at this point you want due to total parts of the ring. As you know, potential is a scalar quantity. Just we need to add them according to scalars. Means total potential can be given by integration of dv. Means integration of k dq by x. X value is r square plus small r square whole power 1 by 2. dq value substitute. dq value substitute. You will get the answer. Integration of k into lambda into dl divided by r square plus x small r square whole power 3 by 2. Okay. Yes. This one. Now we have to integrate total length dl. Clear, students? Yes. So this is one method, or else you are having one shortcut method, that is, as you know, potential and electric field one relation is there with us. Very important, I told you, for 3 marks question. That is E is equal to minus dV by dr. Do you remember this one? Yes. Electric field as negative of potential gradient. Then you can write this like this: dV is equal to minus EdR. If you want V, what do you need to do? Integrate it. Minus of integration of EdR is dot product between E bar and dr bar. It is a dot product. You need to remember this. Okay, this formula also we can use to find the answer. Okay, that means if you want to know the potential at any point, you must know the value of electric field at that point. If you know the value of electric field, then you can find the potential very easily. Yes, on a axial line at a distance of x or r, what will be the electric field? You know, electric field is equal to kqx by r square plus x square whole power 3 by 2. As you know this, we have derived this one. Okay, students? Yes, you substitute here minus integration of E value kq means I want at a distance of x, let us suppose kqx by r square plus x square whole power 3 by 2 into dr. Distance is where, Nana? Yes, from here at this distance you want dr distance. Let us imagine dr distance. Okay. Yes, if you integrate this, you will get the potential as kq by r, small r distance, means this distance how much is there, that much distance you will get. Okay. Yes, simply remember that that electric field due to a ring at outside point is kq by r. Formula, just remember this value, kq by r, remember this value. Okay, yes students, now let us find electric potential due to spherical shell. Very important. Now electric potential, yes, potential due to a spherical shell. Important for your competitive exam only, Nana. This they will not ask for your board exam. Okay, now I am calling it as shell, Nana. Shell means nothing but it will be like your football, inside nothing will be there. Okay, na? Hollow sphere. Okay, na? Yes. Now let us imagine, students, let us imagine this is one spherical shell. Let us imagine. Okay, now let us suppose this on this spherical shell, and let us suppose this is having a radius r. Let us suppose this spherical shell is having a radius r from the center. Okay, now on this spherical shell, let us suppose a charge q is distributed uniformly. Charge q is distributed uniformly. As I am calling it as spherical shell, what we need to consider? Lambda, sigma or rho? Yes, we need to consider sigma. Sigma means surface charge density. That is nothing but q by area. Area of the spherical shell is 4 pi r square, as you know. Clear, students? Yes. Now, due to this spherical shell, at outside point, let us imagine here at this point A, which is outside, which is at a distance of small r, what will be the potential we need to find? Students, see, how can we find? See, simple technique, Nana. See, potential is equal to minus integration of E dr. Okay, na? Means if you want to point potential at that point, you need to know the electric field value at that point. Students, you know, according to properties of conductors, electric field due to any conductor is sigma by epsilon naught. As you know, electric field at any distance is nothing but sigma by epsilon naught. As you know, this one. Or without this one, as you know, electric field due to a spherical shell at outside point. Electric field due to a spherical shell at outside point is kq by r square. As you know, this one. Which point you want that distance? Okay, just substitute here. You will get minus integration of kq by r square into dr. Now k is constant, it will come out. Q is constant, it will come out. Minus is there already. Integration of 1 by r square dr. Now minus kq into integration of 1 by r square dr is minus 1 by r. You know this one. Minus of minus will become plus, means it will become kq by r. Okay, simply remember it is again kq by r. K small q means what is the charge which is on the surface of this spherical shell, and distance. You can write this one in terms of sigma also. How, sir? See, this can be written as k means 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. Yes, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q by r. Students, see, as you know, sigma is equal to q by 4 pi r square. Then what will be q, Nana? Q can be written as sigma into 4 pi capital R square. Okay? Yes. You substitute here 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q sigma into 4 pi capital R square, 4 pi capital R square divided by small r. 4 pi cancel. You will get potential is equal to sigma by epsilon naught capital R square by small r. You can remember this value or that value. Both are important. This is what, Nana? Electric field due to a spherical shell at an outside point. Remember important value, you must remember this. No need to do these all things every time. Just remember these values, very important. Okay, here small r is greater than capital R, Nana. Outside point I am taking. For an outside point it is. Okay, na? Clear? Now let us take on the surface at point B, what will be the potential? Derivation is not important. Formulas are important. You must remember the formulas. If you remember the formulas, you can solve the problems. Okay? Na? Yes. Now, for an inside point, I'll write this data, everything. Yes. Here I'll write. Potential outside, we got KQ by small r, or it is equal to sigma by epsilon naught into capital R square by small r. Both are same. Now I want potential at inside and surface. I want potential on the surface. I want due to what? Due to a spherical shell on the surface. Here again, potential is equal to negative of integration of E bar dot dr bar. Now, yes, good. What is the electric field on the surface? We want on the surface. Electric field on the surface is KQ by capital R square, as you know. You know this already. You must remember this. Okay? Into dr. Clear enough? Yes. You will get minus. Yes, this you consider small r, and the small r is from 0 to capital R, let us suppose. Limits. Then you will get minus common, KQ common, integration of 1 by R square is minus 1 by R. Okay, na? And this is from 0 to capital R. Minus of minus will become plus, it will become KQ by capital R. Yes, potential on this surface will become KQ by capital R. Or this can be written as K is nothing but 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, and Q is nothing but sigma into 4 pi capital R square divided by R. R cancel, 4 pi cancel, you will get sigma by epsilon naught into 1R. Yes. Means simply wherever small r is there you keep capital R. You will get the answer. Means you will get KQ by capital R, and here sigma by epsilon naught into capital R. This formula is important. You must remember. So due to a spherical shell, what will be the potential on the surface? It can be KQ by capital R or sigma by epsilon naught into capital R. For an outside point, potential is KQ by small r. Small r is greater than capital R, or sigma by epsilon naught into capital R square by small r. Here small r is greater than capital R. You must remember this point. Okay. Now let us find at any inside point potential inside how much we want. Yes, good, very good. Yes. See, students, it is a spherical shell. As you know, electric field inside is 0 always. Clear? Yes. We know this electric field inside this spherical shell is always 0 according to Gauss law, you know, because there is no charge is there inside this spherical shell. Charge is residing only on the surface. According to Gauss law, no electric flux is coming, means no electric field is there. If electric field is 0, then what should be potential? Potential should be constant. And what should be that constant value? That should be equal to potential on the surface. Are you understanding? Okay. Potential is not 0. Electric field is 0. Why, sir, this? If you are having doubt, see, we can write electric field is equal to dV by dr. We can write or minus sign. Okay. Minus sign indicates electric field is in direction of negative decreasing potential. Okay. Negative sign, let us ignore it here. Means modulus only, let us take. We are taking imagination. Now, inside point we want potential. Electric field is 0. So 0 keep here. You are having differentiation of some quantity is equal to 0. Means what should be that quantity? Yes, that quantity should be constant. Constant to what constant value? Which is equal to on the surface, how much potential is there? Means electric potential inside point is nothing but potential on the surface, that is equal to KQ by capital R equal to sigma by epsilon naught into capital R. You must remember this. Okay, Nana? Clear? Any doubt in this? Important. They will ask you different types of questions depending upon this. You must remember these three. Now, instead of spherical shell, sometimes they will give you conducting sphere. A conducting sphere they'll give. Conducting sphere. Okay, you take one conducting sphere, solid sphere. Sphere, whenever I am calling sphere means you imagine solid sphere only. Okay. So for a conducting sphere, whatever the charge you will give, where charge will locate, where charge will reside, only on the surface. Means in electrostatics, conducting sphere also behaves as it is like spherical shell. Means whatever the values we are having for potential at different points, same values we will be having for conducting sphere also. Okay, so due to a conducting sphere which is having a charge small q and radius of small r, then what will be the potential at outside point due to conducting sphere? Kq by small r, sigma by epsilon into capital R square by small r. On the surface, kq by small r, sigma by epsilon into capital R. At an inside point, how much? Inside point at any point you take. At the center or anywhere you take, potential will be constant, which is equal to potential on the surface, which is kq by capital R or sigma by epsilon into capital R. You must remember these three formulas. For spherical shell, for conducting sphere, values are same. Remember this. Okay. Now let us take potential due to non-conducting. Yes, non-conducting spherical sphere or sphere. Non-conducting sphere. How much? Yes. See, students, if you want potential due to non-conducting sphere at an outside point, let us imagine here at this point I want. Yes, whatever may be, whether it is spherical shell or conducting sphere or non-conducting sphere, electric field at an outside point is same, that is kq by small r. Then potential also same, that is kq by small r, that is sigma by epsilon into capital R square by small r square. This will be same. Outside point will be same. Because for a ring, this is a ring. For a shell, conducting sphere, non-conducting sphere, for an outside point, electric field is same, that is kq by small r square. It behaves that for an outside point, this ring or sphere or anything, they behaves like a point charge. So that electric field you will get same. If electric field is same, then potential also same, which is equal to kq by small r. That is sigma by epsilon into capital R square by small r. Remember this point. Okay. Now on the surface, again on the surface also you will get electric field as like this for all these three. Okay. So potential also same. kq by capital R, sigma by epsilon naught into capital R. You must remember these all things. Okay. Now only the difference is for non-conducting sphere, inside point. Yes, inside point. Let us imagine this inside point is at a distance of small r. Now, what will be the potential? Yes, it is very important, mainly for JEE students. For an inside point, what will be the electric potential? Okay, yes, I am writing. Electric potential for an inside point due to a solid non-conducting sphere can be given by, yes, on the surface also same. Surface also same, okay, and it can be given by negative of integration of E bar dot dr bar. Okay, na? And whenever we are taking this integration, we need to take the limits. Limits from where to where? See, students, yesterday I have defined you electrostatic potential energy. It is nothing but amount of work required to bring a charge from infinity to a particular point. Okay, then what is electrostatic potential? Is nothing but work required per charge. That is called as potential. Means same as it is. How much work you need to perform to bring a charge Q from infinity to this location. That work per unit charge is nothing but potential. Means we have to bring the charge from infinity to this location smaller. Okay, so for this what we will do is, see, up to the surface electric field it will have one value, and from the surface to center it will have one particular value. So due to this we will do this from infinity to small r. So this we are splitting into two values, that is minus integration of infinity to capital R e bar dot dr bar. This E1 up to capital R value plus integration of capital R to small r e to dr. I hope you understood this point. I want to bring it from infinity to small r. This one I am bringing in two steps. One is from infinity to up to the surface capital R, and from the surface to that small r I am bringing it. Okay na? Now what I am doing is minus common bracket integration of infinity to capital R S. E1 is what? Electric field due to this solid non-conducting sphere for outside point on the surface. Yes, this is KQ by small r square. Electric field due to a conducting or non-conducting sphere is same for an outside point, that is KQ by small r square into dr plus integration of capital R to small r. Now electric field I have written from here to here, means for an inside point for a solid not conducting sphere. See the previous classes recording videos. It is not zero. I said it is a non-conducting sphere. If it is a conducting sphere, then electric field must be zero. But it is a non-conducting material. Charges will be present inside this one because it is not a non-conductor. It is not a conductor. It is a non-conductor. Electric field is not zero, no. Yes, electric field for an inside point is given as, for a non-conducting sphere is given as KQ by capital R cube into small r. This is the formula. Means electric field depends upon the distance small r. If you take on the surface, small r will become capital R. Capital R, one capital R cancel, you will get KQ by R square. Yes, perfect. This is the formula for electric field due to a non-conducting sphere at an inside point. How much formula? KQ by capital R cube into small r. Logically, you can remember this. Into dr. Into dr is there. Into dr. This total thing we need to do. You will get the answer for an inside point. Yes. See what you will get. Minus common. KQ is common. You will get integration of 1 by r square dr infinity to capital R. Okay na? Plus, yes, again KQ by capital R cube common. Okay, you will get integration of capital R to small r r dr. Yes, we need to integrate r. However, capital R KQ is constant. That's why I am taking outside. Yes. Still, what we can do? Yes, KQ here is there. KQ here is there. We can take common. Yes, we can take common. Yes, minus KQ. Yes, integration of 1 by r square dr is minus 1 by r, as you know. Okay, students. Integration of 1 by r square dr is minus 1 by r, and these limits are from infinity to capital R. Plus here 1 by r cube is there still, because KQ is taken out of the bracket. Now integration of r dr is r square by 2, and it is r is having limits from capital R to small r. I hope you are understanding what I am writing there. Okay, now where shall I write? Yes, I'll write here, this one, or otherwise I'll rub here and I'll write. Okay, so potential at an inside point can be given as minus kq bracket open, limits apply, minus 1 by, in the place of small r substitute capital R minus 1 by infinity is 0, so no need to substitute. Clear na? Plus 1 by r cube is there. Again limits apply. In the place of small r, substitute small r first. So small r square by 2. Next minus capital R square by 2. Minus capital R square by 2. Clear? I have applied the limits. These limits I have applied now. Now you will get yes, minus kq minus 1 by r plus r square by 2r cube minus 1 by 2r. Clear? What I did? Multiply with the r cube this one and with this one. You will get r square, r cube cancel, 1 r will get here. Here, however, r cube will be there. Okay? Yes, you will get minus kq into, yes, students, you can write it as minus 1 by r minus 1 by 2r. You will get minus 1 by r minus 1 by 2r. Yes, what will be the answer, Anna? Minus 3 by 2r, correct? Is it correct what I am writing? Yes. LCM is 2. 2 minus 1. Minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3. Minus 3 by 2r. Yes, we can write minus 3 by 2r plus small r square by 2r cube. Okay, na? Yes, minus kq or minus and inside you will get kq into 3 by 2r minus small r square by 2r cube. This is potential at an inside point. Very important value we need to remember. Potential at an inside point is kq into 3 by 2 r minus small r square by 2r cube. Okay, so remember this value. Clear, students? As potential at an inside point due to a non-conducting sphere is kq into 3 by 2r minus small r cube divided by small r square divided by 2 capital R cube. Here small r is less than capital R. You must remember that. Now, for example, I want at the center. Potential at center I want. Potential at center how much? At center, for a solid non-conducting sphere, at center I want. Then small r will become 0. Means here I have taken C point. Now if you bring it here, small r will become 0. Substitute small r is equal to 0 here. You will get kq into 3 by 2r. Yes, 3 by 2r. This is potential at the center due to a solid non-conducting sphere. And it can be written as 3 by 2 times of kq by r. But kq by r is what? Potential on the surface. Means we can say potential on the center due to a non-conducting sphere will be equal to 3 by 2 times of potential at the surface. Very important point. You must remember this. Same value, same story repeats in gravitation also. Once you see that, JEE students, once you see that material, you will have an idea. You will get one idea. Only the thing is, in the place of Q, you will get M, mass. And in the place of K, you will get G, capital G, universal gravitation constant. That's it. Clear, students? Okay? Yes. So due to a non-conducting sphere, potential at inside point is kq into 3 by 2r minus small r square by 2 capital R cube. Right side, one more time. Yes. I want potential at the center. The 0 indicates at the center. At the center, I want. Okay, I'll write. Potential at an inside point is given as kq into 3 by 2r minus small r square by 2r cube, Nana. Okay. Now, I want potential at center. At center, small r will become 0. 0 substitute here. Everything will become 0. Yes, you will get potential at center is equal to kq into 3 by 2r minus everything is 0. Means it is 3 by 2 times of kq by r. That's it. Now kq by r is potential on the surface. So it can be written as 3 by 2 times of potential on the surface. So potential due to a non-conducting sphere at the center is 3 by 2 times of potential on the surface. Whereas due to conducting sphere, potential at the center at any point inside on the surface are equal. Abhay is asking small r, capital R also should be 0. No, sir. No. Capital R is a fixed value. In this expression, we are calling inside point. Inside point is variable is small r only. In the place of small r only, you should substitute. 3, 2, capital R, K, Q is constant now. I hope you understood now. Okay. In this expression, variable is small r only. So where variable is there only we should substitute. Capital R is fixed value now here. Yes, good. Okay, good. Now, students, let us recall these all things. Take a ring or shell or conducting sphere. Conducting sphere. Potential outside is kq by, let us imagine, yes, I'll give you. Imagine you consider a charge q is there, it may be ring, it may be shell, or it may be a conducting sphere, let us suppose. And it is having a radius small a, let us suppose. Now I want at a distance of small b potential what? Okay, yes, simply we can write potential at a distance of small b can be written as kq by b due to anything of these three. I want potential on the surface can be written as kq by a radius. If I want potential at this point p, inside point, yes, potential at a point p can be written as, means it is inside, it is kq by a again. Because potential for a ring or shell or conducting sphere, potential for an inside point is equal to potential on the surface. You must remember this. Whereas for an outside point, how much distance is there? That much distance we should substitute. This is outside point. Okay, na? Clear? Now if you consider for non-conducting sphere, potential outside is again kq by small b. Potential on the surface again kq by a. But potential inside is kq into s. 3 by 2 r. R value is a here. Capital R minus something inside point distance is x, let us suppose. Inside point distance is x, suppose. X divided by 2r cube, means r is a cube. So how I am writing this now? You must remember these all values to solve the problem. This is k. Yes. Now let us take one problem. Students, let us suppose here there is one spherical shell is there whose radius is a. Okay, and there is one more